Welcome back to the stream. As you can see, we're doing a slightly different pace today. It's Sunday, just got back from vacation, and I don't know, I just wanted to wind down a little bit on Sunday before kicking the week off. Yeah, and I was super excited for this game when I saw it on YouTube. I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, I gotta get this. And it came out on Monday. So I was like, alright, as soon as I get back from vacay, we gotta play this. So here we are. Alright, let me just try to set up my microphone a little bit better. You guys can see me. Hey. I hope this fits. How was your week? It's been a while. It's been a whole week. It's quite a long time. What have you guys been up to? I was in Austria. I had a wonderful week. Lots of fun. Saw lots of new things. Went to the opera, which was really cool, on my birthday, which was on Friday. So hey. I'm now 1 year older, and my hair is even thinner. That's not gonna get better, is it? But anyways, yeah, I had a wonderful time. Ate lots of fun foods. Drove like 9 hours straight, which was quite a trip. So yeah, I'm a little bit tired. But no, that's really fun. Ooh, I also got the new Legend of Zelda game, which came out on Thursday. Sadly, I don't have a capture card, so I won't be able to play it on stream, but I'm having lots of fun, and I definitely recommend it. Echoes of Wisdom. Very cool stuff. But yeah, here we are. I've been thinking a bit, I would like to play some different things, not just Elden Ring all the time, as I get the feeling it's been a bit much. And it's a bit tiring. It's a huge open world. And I don't know, there's just so many other games to mess around with and play and, you know, try new things. So why not? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play. We're gonna come on down, play some Tiny Glade, and just enjoy. Just enjoy a bit. Let's check out what Discord is doing in the moment. I'm enjoying this music, so I'll just leave it there, even if you can't see what I'm seeing. Let's see if anybody decides to join, pop up, say hi. So anyways, Tiny Glade is a very relaxing game. There's no goals, there's no missions, there's no bad guys, no timers, no deaths. So as you can see, the death counter is gone, at least while we play this. And it's just about building something nice. And I was thinking maybe we could actually build ourselves a little story. I'm gonna see if I can build something, and then I'll go into voiceover mode and make as if we're doing a little story, and then onwards and upwards. Anyways, Discord's taking a long time to load up. God damn. I'm loving this music. Who's it by? Oda Tilset. Wonderful. This was made by 4 people. That's impressive. Then you got a bunch of translators, of course, very important. Constanze Vogel, Ulrich Onken, Judith Tur, Francisco Molina, Fabio Ludwig, Ottavio Banfi. I can't with all the names. Oh, cool. And the music was, the Norwegian localization was done by the musician. It's called Aw. Special thanks to all the moms for support, momming, and good vibes. Oh, this is cool. You can go to each and check out what it says. That's cool. It's super nice. Alright, do we have a Discord? We have a Discord. Let's see what's up on Discord, just for a quick moment. kind of feel like the game, like everything's just a bit slow today. Oh well. I mean, we are streaming well. We've got 60 to 60 FPS, no dropped frames, over 2,600 kbps. Looks good. All right, let's check it out. Let's go to, where do we want to start? Let's start in summer. And this is going to be the story of a little boy in a rural village, in a tiny glade, if you will. I wonder, how far can you build in this? Ah, there's the square. I see it now. Okay. Whoops. That was a weird angle. Okay, there we go. Got the eraser tool. Ah. Alright. Let's see what happens. That looks good. And let's build... Let's build something right here. Something like this. That looks nice. And now we need a door, right? I mean, most houses have a door. These are windows, though. Draslack, hey, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I am messing around with some Tiny Glade. We're gonna build ourselves a little story here. And just enjoy some good vibes. I'm just trying to figure out how do we make doors. Can we make doors? How you been? What are you up to? Ah, there we go. That looks wonderful. We'll build ourselves a little window here. And a couple more here. You're just messing with some D&D campaign stuff you've been working on. Do you want to share? What D&D stuff are you working on? And I think should maybe have a little... Oh, hold on. Oops. Undo. Are you DMing a campaign? Is that what you're up to? That's what I want. Something like that. Not yet currently. Just building out my world. Oh, awesome. Do you want to share some details about your world? What you've been thinking? All right, let's hear it. There we go. That's a bit too big. This looks better. And we'll have this come around here. That is looking wonderful. We need a couple more windows though. Ooh, ooh. Where am I? Hold up. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. Okay. I prefer if it's daytime, just for the moment. There we go. All right. I'm going to read it out, if that's okay with you, Drazak. The world's name is Arcadia. It was created by a lich that wanted to escape his limitations from the prime material plane. He's making it so he is the god of the world, and with how D&D handles gods, the more people worship you, the more power you have. Indeed, that is a common belief, and it's been a trope for many stories, which is the more you believe in something, the realer it is. I think there was even an episode in Supernatural where the whole point was that people were believing in ghosts, and because of that, they were actually making the ghost stronger, the one that was in the house or something. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Where did you get the name Arcadia from? And of course, our little house needs a chimney. And since I'm thinking that the kitchens are more or less around here, then the chimney should definitely go here. Good. Okay. What else can we build here? Oh, we can also do fences. It's a placeholder at this point. Arcadia is already a name of plane in D&D. It kind of rang a bell, indeed. Oh, isn't this lovely? Can we pin him in? Oh, sorry, little guy. There you. Nice. Wonderful. All right. Can we... Hold up. Can we edit this tree? Okay, we can't make it bigger. That's fine. This is wonderful. It's a little hard for me to think of a name right now, so I'm just sticking with Arcadia. Well, okay. You know, I found a lot of help with ChatGPT. I'll give it prompts, and it will spit out names, and then we'll work on that. It'll probably like give out like 3 or 5 of them. And I'll be like, I like this one. Work on that. Give me some more examples, etc. You could try it out. I mean, they're tools. They're meant to be used. Anyways, this is the story of little Timmy, because I also suck at names. Little Timmy lived in a cottage with his mother and their 2 little sheep. And all was good and all was well. Until one day, Timmy's mother got sick Timmy got worried. They lived quite far away, and he didn't know what he could do to help her. All the remedies that they tried, even Grandma's soup, had not helped one bit. Timmy, in a desperate last try for help, decided to venture out of the Tiny Glade and see if there was anything he could do to bring his mother to health. And so began little Timmy's adventure. Alright. So yeah, that was Timmy's house. Is there any way we can save this? Oh, we can actually take like nice photos. That's actually awesome. This is amazing. Wait a minute. There we go. Wonderful. We got a nice little photo of our house. Okay. Now I think little Timmy should go to his neighbor and see what's up. Oh god. The ruins of the house. Timmy's mother is not doing well. The only problem I'm seeing is if we need to come back, there might not be a way to come back. So I guess this story goes on forever, because I'm not rebuilding Timmy's house from memory. Anyways, that sounds pretty cool, Draslack. I love stories with liches. I also remembered I tried to do a homebrew, which sadly did not work because friends were too busy and now they even moved out. So, but yeah, there was definitely thoughts of there being a lich as well. That was really cool. Zarovar, a world shrouded in ancient magic and long-forgotten mysteries. Silaris, a strange archaic realm filled with secrets, arcane ruins, and forgotten gods. That's kind of cool. I like Zarovar. Zarovar could be a good start. Yeah. Or you can call it Draslakia. That'd be cool. Anyways. No. That's fine. I understand. Anyways, he's going now to his neighbor's house. Interesting. Oh. Can I move it? Can I move it, move it? My friend tried to introduce my handle into our campaign, and I had to stop him in his place. I get it. It's kind of weird when those things happen. If you're not feeling it and it's not for you, then yeah, that can be odd. Definitely. Hold on, what am I doing here? There we go. That's more like it. That looks interesting, actually. There we go. Okay. I remember in the homebrew I did, one of the guys was an orc pimp. He was a bard, and oh god, that was such a long time ago. Ah yes, he could only do the crip walk. It was absurdly silly. It was a lot of fun, but it was just strange. Oh, hold on. There we go. That looks wonderful. And of course we need a tree. A couple of trees. There we go. Excuse me. So the Lich is my first D&D character I created. Oh. At the end of our campaign with him, he ended up finding the secrets of Vecna and was able to do the ritual to become a Lich. Who's Vecna? Vecna's not the dude from Stranger Things, is it? His name is Zeal Cliffchaser. Very original last name, indeed. But he was an exalted angel from the god Pelor, basically the god of light. After he was sent down to the prime material plane, he was reborn as an Azimar, with 2 normal human parents. His dad was killed in a bandit raid, and Zeal killed his mother when he was 13. Oh jeez. Vecna is the god of the leeches. Okay, well it could explain why it's in Stranger Things, since it's so like D&D related. Kinda makes sense. I did not know that. I did not know that Vecna is the god of liches. There we go. He is considered a lesser deity. Okay, good to know. Shortly after, Timmy arrived at their neighbor's house, Grandma Margaret. He knocked on the door, and Margaret opened. "Hello, little Timmy. How are you doing today? How is your mother?" "Not doing very well," Timmy said. "I was wondering if maybe you could help." Come in, come in. Tell me, what is ailing her?" The two of them entered, sat down for some tea and biscuits. After Timmy had explained everything the mother had, old Lady Margaret, Grandma Margaret, sat down and pondered for a while. I have never heard of such symptoms. I'm afraid there is little I can do. Perhaps it would be best if you went into town and asked there. Surely there is somebody who can help. I even know of someone, an apothecary. He owes me a favor or two. You can go and ask him." "Thank you, Grandma Margaret," Timmy said, and off he went to the town, which I still don't know the name of. But I guess we'll say it in a bit. Okay. So this was Grandma Margaret's house. This looks nice. Wonderful. Okay. Now let's go into town. For that we need somewhere new. This looks better. Yeah, it's a bit autumny in town. What are you gonna do? Sunstead Town. Is that your suggestion for the name of the town? I like it. I like it, Draslak. Thank you very much. I'll take it. Now we gotta build Sunstead. We need a bit more space. All right. That looks good. Let's say this is the main street. And it curves out to here. And let's do a smaller street coming out here. And branching off here as well. Okay. And something like this. I think we can work with that. What else? Let's do another one here. Another one here. Oh, oh no. Oh, my little dude. I'm so sorry. Hold up. Ah, there you are. It's all good. It's all good, Micah. Alright, there we go. Now you left. Something like that. Trust me on this. It looks a bit weird, but it'll work. You are trusting nothing. You shall trust. I say so. I command it to be. What don't you know, Draslak? Do you not trust my world building skills? Look at that. Look at how beautiful this is. Fine, I trust, I trust. Alright. And I guess we kind of need... What else do we need? I'll be honest with you, Draslak. I'm improvising. Don't trust me. Don't trust what I'm doing. Trusting the process. Okay, sounds good. I think we're practically done with what I want to build. Oops. Oh. That looks good. looks good. All right, we've got a church. Of sorts. Olama. Olama or Oyama? I'm guessing the fact that I don't even know how it's spelled tells you enough about it. Would it be? What is Oyama? Oyama, okay. I'm listening. What is Oyama? Olama. Olama. Okay. Olama. I'm listening. What's Olama? It is a framework that you can build your own AI models from. Okay. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Like what, for example? Have you been trying anything out? Is hosted locally on your machine. I have been using it by adding my world's background as data for it to use. Ah, so using as a world building tool. Is that what I'm getting at? What you're getting at? That's pretty cool. That does sound kind of interesting. It's definitely something I'd like to check out, especially considering that I would want to get back into game making, and I definitely need a bit of help with my world building, so that will definitely be worth it. Olama, okay. That's pretty cool. It is useful. I believe you. Did you write 3 stars, or did this somehow... Oh, I see. Yeah, it's not allowed to send links. You're more than welcome to put it on Discord. On Discord, I'll check it out, defo. Please put a link on Discord. I just don't want I still get lots of bots, and I just don't enjoy having them send me links of things, you know? That's basically why. What is... Whoa. That is an interesting door. I'm actually going to leave it there. You know, trust the process. That is particular. That is a really cool door right there. I do remember when this was first being developed. Such an interesting game idea. This game, Tiny Glade, you mean? Yeah, I saw it a really long time ago and I was super interested. I was like, I definitely want this. There was a similar game, which I'm pretty sure I also have in my inventory in Steam, where you kind of build your own world in on an island, and you can like expand the island and stuff. That was also really cool. We could also try and check that one out. There we go. That door was a bit too weird. No. Okay. I don't remember what that game is called, though. The other one that I just talked about. Alright, I've already put windows on this one. Where else do we need a couple more windows? Yeah, it's gotten kind of popular because it's super nice. It's super charming, super welcoming, and people really are into this whole like world building vibe. And so yeah, I'm not surprised. Now, if I can do, hold up. Cozy games. Definitely a cozy game. Check that out. I mean, where else can you do like a little connection between two houses? That's amazing. That's really cool. This is definitely a very cozy game. Let's do a double one there, one here. Did you know that it was thanks to the creation of chimneys that we were actually able to start building like larger buildings, basically? Because before then, you would generally need a place for heating, right? And if you build too high up, then you'd get all the smoke from the fire from the lower floor or whatever, and yeah, it would not be livable. And with the creation of the chimney, which was around medieval times, don't ask me when, that's 1,000-year span, the development of that is what actually allowed us to build a lot higher. Obviously not that high until we got like the support of like steel beams and everything, but yeah, chimneys allowed us to build slightly higher up to the heavens. We have invested a lot of time into this one town, which is just going to be for like one scene. Oh, dude, my guy, go eat. Bon appetit. We'll still be working here for a little bit. You're more than welcome to come back. As the sun was setting, little Timmy approached the village of Sunstead. It was a modest town, with little shops, nooks, crannies, and their own little church, run by the local pastor. It wasn't much, but the people of Sunstead were proud. Seeing as it was almost nighttime, Timmy decided to rest at the inn and go on to talk to the apothecarian by daybreak. And so he took a small room at the inn and waited for daytime. The sun broke over the hills of Sunstead, and little Timmy woke up, more than ready to continue with his quest to save his mother. He wound through the little streets, looking around, wondering where could the apothecarian live? And indeed, at the very back, or rather the front, he found a little door, unassuming, with no sign. But Grandma Margaret had told him that that was where the apothecarian lived. He knocked once, twice, thrice, but no answer. He started to worry what would happen if the apothecarian wasn't home. What would happen if nobody could help him? He sat on one of the chairs, started to wonder, what could he do? And as his worry started to get the better of him, the door opened. And my camera decided to stop working. Isn't that typical? One moment, please. And we're back. And so, the door of the apothecary opened. Who is it? Excuse me, sir. Timmy is my name. I was sent by Grandma Margaret. I need help. My mother is sick. Grandma Margaret, that old hag. Well, come in, come in. Let me see what I can do. So Timmy walked in, suddenly filled again with hope. But that hope was not to last. For alas, the apothecary told him that the medicine that he would need had some very specific ingredients, of which he sadly did not have enough. Timmy, nonetheless, filled with resolve, turned to the apothecary and said, "Tell me simply where I need to go, who I need to fight, with whom I should barter, and I will get you those ingredients." "Very well," said the apothecary, and wrote down on a list the set of 3 ingredients that Timmy would need. The first, nothing too complicated, a philosopher's stone, or rather, an echo of it, an imitation, which was said to be at the Wizard's Tower, off in the far east. The second ingredient would bring him to the ruins of an old castle, where there lay a special flower with white petals that he would need to pick. And the third, Draslak, what was the third ingredient? We have an echo of a philosopher's stone, a white flower, and we need something else. I'm stumped. Indeed. I know. The scales of a fish, which are found in a magic hidden lake, off amongst a flowery field. Sound good enough? I'm just trying to go around and mix with all the different types of... Thinking fish or honey. Honey could work. We'll get there. We gotta go to the magician first. That is what Timmy said. He thanked the apothecary. He said, "Do not thank me yet, for I have done nothing. Your journey will be perilous, but I get the feeling you are up for the task." And Timmy left, off to the Wizard's Tower. Let's try to get some nice shots. That's good. I want one when it's nighttime, because that was also super nice. And I really like this little alley. That's where the inn was. And of course, the apothecary, where we were. Great. Alright. Alright, so let's go to the magician, shall we? I think for the magician I want to use this. And then this is what I meant with like the fish honey. And this is the ruins of the castle. Interesting. Interesting is what they threw me with right here. This is exactly what I wanted. Heck yeah. How pointy can I go? That's a good question. Let's check it out. Like with the roof, you mean? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty pointy. And how high can I go? Ooh. Interessant. That's pretty cool. I don't know what... Oh, now I see what that is. I was like, I don't know what that is. Sweet. However, I've got another idea. I'm gonna kind of make that the base. And then build this here. Well, I mean, there is a tower function. So, you know. See? Yeah. Now let's check out how high we can make the tower. Oh, that's how high we can make the tower. Well, good enough for me. Yeah, but hey, I mean, it's kind of tall anyways. That is pretty cool. Alright. We, of course, need another one. Oh, this one goes up. This one goes up. Oh. 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 What is this? I think the wizard's overcompensating a bit. Just saying. Although it does give me an idea. Because we can do something like this. Hold up. Yeah. He's working on solar. He needs the power of the sun somehow. So you can do something like this. And, oh, interesting. I see. That's not what I wanted to do. Yes. See, doesn't this look kind of wild? Something like that. And we do the same here. Whoop. I see, you gotta trust. You gotta trust. That looks pretty cool. That doesn't look bad at all. This, I think, structurally makes little sense. And I know he's a magician, but I do want him to be safe. So I want to believe that he's a bit conscious about what he does. So let's give him a bit of support. Something like that. You know? That looks cool. That still kind of looks towery without going too far into BRB food is done. Go ahead. Go ahead. Good appetit. Oh, by the way, yeah, when you get back, sorry, I missed a message from you. I'll answer it. Okay. Something like that. That doesn't look too bad. And I've only... Oh! Check that out. We can make doors. We actually can make doors just by putting it on the floor. I did not know that. Well, well. That looks kind of silly. Hold up. There we go. That looks a bit more like what we would expect. Meh. Not convinced. Okay. Nice. So anyways, you put it in the food in the food dryer, in the air fryer. You've been counting your calories for the past 2 weeks to try to lose weight. Intermediate fasting is so hard some days. It can be. Like in general, just counting calories and all that can be quite stressful. I hope you're not overdoing it, because one of the harder things is when you overdo it, basically. then you can't keep it for long, you know? Diet is something that you should be able to do for quite a while. And yeah, if you stop after a couple of weeks, and you're just going to bounce back, and it's going to be frustrating. I know that. I've done that many times. It's not fun. But I mean, if you're doing it for your health, for looking good, that looks awesome. That's awesome, dude. So anyways, I think we are done with the castle, with the wizard's tower. Ooh. All right. That's good. That's very important, that you know how much you need and that you are working on that. Good to hear. In the dead of the night, little Timmy approached the wizard's tower. It was an odd place. Turrets striking out from wherever possible, sometimes even, one would think, impossible to build, and yet perfectly standing. There was nary a light to be seen, even though it was still nighttime. And so Timmy thought he might have a chance at retrieving the stone. He stood in front of the doorway for a while, considering, should he knock? Is there anyone home at all? He decided he would be polite, and as he knocked, the door itself opened. It was unlocked. He poked his head through quite carefully, and very timid, very cautious. Hello? Is anybody home? There was no answer, but a chilly wind, probably coming from the towers above. So Timmy ventured in. The place was barren, full of dust, cobwebs, and he swore from the corner of the eye to have seen a rat scurry off. Or was it? Timmy kept climbing, suspecting that what he was looking for was at the very top. There were many stairs. They weren't that safe. He slipped a couple of times, but finally he made it to the top. As he did, the sun began to rise. There wasn't much light, but there was indeed where the wizard seemed to have kept some of his most prized possessions. Where the wizard was, Timmy did not know, nor was he going to stay long to find out. He rummaged through some old sacks, some chests, until finally, wrapped in some linen cloth, he found it. It seemed to glow very mysteriously, but it wasn't a strong glow, slightly dulled, as if it was just pretending to be what it should be. And that's how he knew that it was just an echo of the Philosopher's Stone. Timmy sighed in relief and hurried down as quickly as he could and off into the forest to to his next destination. Hey, so you started doing research before you even started. That's good. That's very important. Check out what your base metabolic rate is. Aw, duck. Sorry, got distracted with the ducks. And, you know, a bit on macros. Very important, lots of protein. It does help to make you feel fuller, so you can go on for longer, especially if you're doing intermittent fasting, which is not a bad way to lose weight, but it can get hard. I know. Okay. Oh, we need to take some photos. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good on you, Dreslak. That sounds awesome. Cool. All right. Cottage cheese isn't cat bad, Draslak. It isn't that bad. You're right. It's if you go in that direction, I kind of prefer skyr. I especially like creating smoothies with it. It punches a lot of, packs a lot of protein, and super good. Taking some frozen fruit, a little bit of either honey or maple syrup, some skyr, you blend it all up. Very yummy. Anyways, we are now at the castle. Never heard of it. It's a Nordic yogurt, basically, but it's got about I want to say about 18 grams of protein per 100. So it's not bad. But let me check that out just for a sec. All right, a bit less, 10 grams. But it's not bad. Quite a bit. And it doesn't have that many calories, as far as I remember. Per 100 grams, 61 calories. So 61 calories, 10 grams of protein. I'd say it's worth it. Yeah, Greek yogurt, definitely. I think skyr has even more than Greek yogurt, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh. Draslak, this looks really cool. This kind of looks like the place where the flower is. Doesn't it? Yes, this is definitely it. All right. Well, now we got to build the rest of it. All right, so these are castle ruins. Hold up. What? That was weird. So let's do something like that. See, and that allows you to actually cut between them. That's awesome. I can do something then. That's a shame. Well, I mean, it's basically, I mean, quite similar to Greek yogurt, so you're not doing anything wrong by getting some Greek yogurt. Right, I think if we want to build a castle, it's just going to be quite tedious. But let's try it anyways. They have t-shirts that say, "You had me at skier." Well, I guess some people do really like skier. It's not bad. It's actually not bad at all. I'm not the hugest fan of like natural yogurts, just because they don't have much taste. Cottage cheese, it's kind of the texture that kind of gets me. But yeah, no, I mean, that sounds fine. Okay. Closest thing we have in the States is Sigus, it looks like. Okay. Well, I mean, you can try it out, and if it tastes good, well, awesome. Right? How are you going to continue to build this? This kind of feels odd. $16 grams of protein in the containers. Well, how many grams is it in total? That's something you have to pay attention to. Can we connect this in any way? Connect! No. That didn't work. Then let's just keep building some of these. Do some of that. Do some of that. And maybe a tiny bit of that. And some of this. Oh yeah, and how about some of this? Alright. Because my idea is to connect this like that. Something like that. 150 grams. Yeah, so it's about the same. 16 grams to 150 grams. So you're getting about 10% of 10% is protein, which is not bad. There we go. It'd be cool if I could do like a Control C, Control V kind of thing. It doesn't let you. What happened to the music, by the way? Kind of just stopped. Sound like that. What else do we need? I think we need more flowers. Something like that. And we definitely need some windows. That's wrong. That's also wrong. Oh god. What? Okay. Whatever. That looks kind of... That was good. Drink of water before I begin. As the sun was setting, Timmy reached his second destination, the ruins of Castle Draslag. No, I'm kidding. The ruins of Castle Avonia. Previously a wonderful place, a peaceful place. Sadly, their ruler gave in to this peace and cared not for his citizens. Revolution came, and the buildings burned. What was left were but a few parapets and towers, and a central garden. All else was lost. Timmy approached and entered the inner circle. As he walked into the center of the pagoda, he could do nothing but stand in awe. He felt himself go for a moment. The tranquility of this place was one that he had never experienced before. Time went on, and suddenly he noticed that night had fallen. It was starting to get very, very cold. It was so dark that he could no longer see, and he decided to take refuge in one of the only parapets that was still held, that still had a roof, and spend the night huddled in a bit of warmth, perhaps. The sun rose. Timmy came out of his shelter, still quite frozen, but shaking it off, went back into the inner circle, and there, amongst all others, was the white flower he was looking for. He took a moment and carefully picked it, thanking the flower for letting itself be picked, and bidding some final adieus, he made his way to his final destination. Alright. Clearly taking some beautiful photos of this. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Do we want it to be a bit darker? Oh, the sunset when it was... Yeah, that was really nice. For a second you thought I said your real name. And you're like, how the hell? And then you realize what I said. Well, see, that's maybe the problem when your handle name is kind of similar to your real name. I have no idea what your real name is. I don't want you to tell me what your real name is. Unless you want to. But, yeah. That problem does not happen with me. Then again, I do think on my user page, I do have my name. Because, whatever. Sebastian, by the way, in case you didn't know. We're clearly taking a photo of the flower. Very nice. What other views? Walking view. Draslak, we can walk inside our castle. This changes everything. We can be Timmy. How did I not know that? Oh, this changes everything. Well, it's a pleasure, Dakota. It is a pleasure. Check this out. We can walk around. This is great. How are you liking the story so far, by the way? A completely made up story, which I really did not plan beforehand. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this first-person view. Thanks, man. Alright. Let's get a bird eyes view. Ooh, and... If you want to do like actual world building, you can like take a photo of this and then just print it out and you got it. Ah, this is amazing. This is really good. All right. Beautiful. Now we're off to our final place. I already like this. God damn. I'm gonna change it though. Oh, I see what they did there. Check it out. It's two towers. Oh, that's super smart. I'm now in Blender building the concept of the Tree of the Forgotten Gods. Now to remember how I made trees in the past. I have messed a bit with Blender. I've got a 3D printer, but some very basic models. It's fun, but it's quite hard, so making trees, good luck, my dude. Oh no! There we go. Let's just sound like this. So you want it to be a fishy place, right? You like organic, static environments. Maybe one day you'll go out to the middle of nowhere and just build a terrain in a game engine or something. That sounds pretty good. That sounds really nice indeed. Why haven't you done it yet? Is the question. What's holding you back? Oh, I am liking this. Hold it. There's too many trees. Go away, you tree. Check this out. Check out just how awesome this became. This just feels so nice. There isn't anything near me that I can do that with right now. And I need a much more powerful laptop than what I have. Okay. What do you mean by going out in the middle of nowhere? Like, physically go out in the middle of nowhere? Okay. Interesting. There is a streamer, which we can actually check out. I think... I bet we've rated him together. With Synetics. Coffee with Harry. Do you remember him? He's like from he's from Czechia. Yeah, exactly. And he's like programming in a tent. Is that kind of like the idea of what you're trying to do? But more take a week or weekend and just relax and build something for myself. Okay. Yeah. So it's basically like taking a retreat somewhere where you won't be bothered, maybe disconnect from media, whatever, and just work on that. Is that kind of the vibe I'm getting at, I'm picking up? Nice. Nice. I think you should do that. Defo. I mean, if you need a more powerful laptop, well, save up for it, I guess. And once you do, put yourself a date. Feel like, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it on this time. I think that's a cool idea. Totally support it. After a long and arduous road, Timmy approached its final destination. As the apothecary had said, he needed the scales of a magic fish, which could only be found on a lake surrounded by trees. The ruins of what seemed like a small observatory still remained, pinpointing the island where he had to go. And so Timmy decided to walk there. He was very careful, as the stones were quite wet and slippery, but he made it through. And off he went, just to check out the surroundings. Satisfied with checking everything out, he made his way to the lake, and he started to fish. Time went by, and yet it seemed that elusive fish just wouldn't bite. In the middle of the night, suddenly, a light appeared. He wondered, could that be? Could that be the fish? It looked like a lantern, but he still had to wonder. And so he tried. He cast his rod into that area. And sure enough, shortly after, he felt a tug. He pulled and pulled, and with a final yank, a final grunt of effort, up came the magical fish. To much of his surprise, the fish started to talk. "Please, please don't kill me." To which Timmy replied, "I'm sorry, Mr. Fish. I didn't mean to kill you. Nor shall I. Please understand, my mother is very sick, and I require a scale." And the fish replied, "I understand. Very well. You may take one, but only one. And then please, please let me free. Timmy did as the fish asked, and threw him back into the water after taking his one scale. The fish came back up, shook his fin as if to say thank you, then jumped back into the water and swam away. Finally, thought Timmy, I have all 3 ingredients. Now, it's back to sunset, back to the apothecary. And off Timmy went, ready to create the cure for his mother. I like that one. What if we do one here? There we go. Gonna concentrate on that light. That's where the fish was. I love how the music changes as well. Wonderful. Yeah, very much so. Reminds you of how Minecraft handles music. True. Very simple, very succinct. The right place at the right time. Oh? Drazlak, it saved each place. It saved each place. And so, Timmy traveled back, remembering all the places he had been. The flowery lake, the castle ruins in the cold, wintry dark, the mysterious, abandoned tower of the mage. And he made his way back to Sunset Town. Timmy ran and ran, and actually he ran some more, but properly this time. Oh. And he fell in the water. And I want to run here. I want to run to the beginning of town. Yay! Wait, I'm lost. What? I'm lost in my own town. There we go. And so Timmy ran, and he approached Sunset Town, just as the sun was indeed setting. Off he went, near the inn, front of the church, into the small little alleys which led to the apothecaries. Quickly he ran, and out of breath, he knocked. The apothecary opened. Ah, you've returned. To which Timmy replied, Yes, and I've got them. All 3 ingredients. Very good, very good. Come in. And so Timmy came in and took a seat as the apothecary got on with his work. The hours went by. It grew dark. And yet, the apothecary kept on working, diligently, all throughout the night. Timmy must have dozed off at some point, because he was suddenly woken up by a sharp ahem of the apothecary, and it was daytime again. "It is done. Here you go." "Oh, thank you, said Timmy. "Alas, I have nothing to repay you with." "I guessed as much," replied the apothecary. "Well, just tell Grandma Margaret. She owes me one." "I will," said Timmy, and off he went, back home. And I think the problem is, back home is lost. Because we rebuilt it to build Grandma Margaret's house. Oh well, we'll just assume this is the home. I know! We were so close to finish the story! Storytelling. Check it out. Timmy ran home. Swung the door open. "Mother! Mother!" he cried out, but no reply. A wave of panic overtook him. Where had his mother gone? He ran as fast as he could, off to Grandma Margaret's house, and knocked on the door as hard as he could. "Grandma Margaret! Grandma Margaret! Open up!" "Hold your horses!" screamed Grandma Margaret. And as she opened the door, he said, "What is it?" "My mother!" cried Timmy. "She's gone." "Oh, no worries. I just thought, since you would be gone for a while, who would take care of your mother? So I brought her here. She's in bed upstairs." "Oh, thank God," answered Timmy. "I have the medicine." "Ah, that apothecary did his job, eh?" "Yes. Sadly, he asked me to tell you that you are even." "We'll see about that." And so Timmy rushed up the stairs to where his mother lied in bed. And as he approached her, said, "Mother, Mother, I have the treatment. Please, take it." He helped his mother up and gave her the potion. And at first, he wondered if that really had done it. But then slowly, his mother started to regain color in her cheeks, and a smile of satisfaction spread across her face. And Timmy knew that he had done well, and her mother would go for a full recovery. And such came the end of Timmy's adventure. Thank you very much. Nice. And that is the end of the story. How did you like that, Draslak? You see how I clutched it in the end by getting the mom to Margaret's house? Oh man, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I also really enjoyed these 2 hours. Well spent. This is an awesome game. I'm definitely going to be exploring this a bit more, and maybe I'll share some photos on Discord. I'm thinking of maybe taking this and creating like a little compilation, and of just the parts where I was telling the story and uploading it. Something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, if it's something you're interested in, Raslak, you are more than welcome to check it out. And if you do create some things, then, you know, let me know and we can like see them and share them and stuff. That'd be awesome. Alright. I think that's going to be it for this time. And I'm doing something cool now where I actually raid places. So, I don't know. I don't follow that many people, but pirate software is still streaming because he's always freaking streaming. So let's just go and say hi. Sounds good, Drazlak? How was your dumpling, by the way? How was your dumpling? Soggle573, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Did you enjoy it? Were you watching as well? Did you enjoy the story? Your dumpling was good, Drazlak. I'm very happy to hear. Very, very happy to hear. Well, man, I wish you lots of luck with your diet. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm gonna try to do like small, short games, fun games, maybe chill games. Not concentrate too much on Elden Ring, because like I said at the beginning, it was kind of stressy. And yeah, and we'll see how it goes. So, let's go raid. And yeah, I'll check it out. There's another game that I got that came out not too long ago, The Plucky Squire. I think we're going to be playing that. And that's going to be lots of fun. So, Drazlak, thank you so much. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your weekend. Take care, my guy.